Hey guys! Ooh, do I look like a floating head with this background? Anyway, I noticed that underneath the collab giveaway video that a lot of you guys posted something along the lines of wanting to lose weight or wanting to eat healthier as one of your New Year's resolutions. And I just wanted to share a few tips that I picked up with you guys. And before you start worrying that I'm trying to lose weight and you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, why is she trying to lose weight? She's like practically transparent. Don't worry, I'm not trying to lose weight at all. But I do generally try to eat somewhat healthy and try to eat junk food in moderation. So hopefully some of these tips will be helpful for you guys if you are trying to eat healthier or trying to lose weight. So I am a huge supporter of taking small steps because I feel like if you try to go from a really unhealthy diet to a super healthy diet overnight, it's just really not going to happen. You're going to end up giving it up really quickly because it's just way too drastic of a change and no one can really make a change that huge. So instead of totally giving up on snacking and eating delicious snack foods, I think it makes more sense to make smarter choices about snack foods and then make sure that you're eating them in moderation. So to show you an example of what I'm talking about, take a look at these two ice creams. This one's Edie's ice cream and this is Ben & Jerry's. And they're both really good, I think. I mean, I think they both taste delicious. But if you look at the back of the Edie's container, you'll see that your total fat is 4% of your recommended daily intake, and then your saturated fat is 8% of your daily recommended intake, and the serving size is 1/2 cup. Now, if you take a look at the Ben & Jerry's, the serving size is also 1/2 of a cup, but you'll be having 25% of your daily intake of fat and then 50% of your daily intake of saturated fat, which is kind of a huge difference. And maybe the Ben & Jerry's taste better than the Edie's, but does it really taste that much better? I mean, I kind of feel like if I'm going to be having 50% of my saturated fat for the day in just one serving, then it should be as rich and delicious as if I'm eating a stick of butter, and I don't really think that it tastes that good. So if you start out by picking a better junk food, then you're already off to a good start. But then, of course, if you eat the whole container, then you're screwed anyway. So you also have to make an effort to eat in moderation. And I actually got these super cute little dessert bowls at Bed Bath & Beyond, I think. I think it was like a set of 6 of these bowls for $15 or something like that. And they're really cute. As you can see, it's like maybe about the size of my hand, if you look at it. And if you use a bowl like this one that fits in your hand to get your ice cream instead of a bowl like this one, then that will help you to keep it to one serving size. And with chips, the exact same thing applies. You just want to look at the back because pretty much every chip in the chip aisle has something different on the nutrition information. Like, for example, these Cheetos have 16% of your total fat for the day and then 8% of your saturated fat for the day. And then these Sun Chips have 10% of your fat, of your total fat, and then only 4% of your saturated fat. So that's a pretty big difference. That's like about twice as much saturated fat for the Cheetos. So I'm sure you guys aren't surprised by that. Sun Chips kind of advertises themselves as being a healthier snack, and they do also have whole grains, so you're also getting a little bit of nutrition there too. I know that eating chips in moderation can be kind of annoying because it's so easy to just eat from the bag, and who wants to have to wash a bowl every time you eat chips or to have to buy those annoying little individually packaged chips that cost a lot more than just getting a big bag. But what I found that works really great is using coffee filters, because you can buy like 200 coffee filters for maybe just a couple bucks. So these are what, like 1 cent each? And they're really small and light, so they're really not creating that much waste. And I think it's probably better than washing a bowl every time you're going to eat chips. And if you look at the coffee filter, it's a good size for just a nice little serving of chips to fulfill that chip craving. So here I have my delicious coffee filter filled with chips. Now, as far as trying to get vegetables and nutrients into your diet, if you guys hate vegetables like I do, then you know that that's just a huge pain. But I've actually found 2 fairly easy and fairly painless ways to try to get extra vegetables into your diet. And the first one is, you guys may have seen these before, is these green drinks that are usually in the produce aisle. And I realized that they totally look like pond water and they don't really look all that appetizing. but they're actually pretty good. And since it's a mixture of both fruits and vegetables, it's actually pretty tasty. Like it kind of has like a sweet fruity taste to it. Like this one has apples, kiwis, mangoes, banana, and pineapple, as well as a bunch of green stuff in it. So you're getting some fruit and some vegetables each time you drink one of these. And you guys may have seen the Naked juices, but I've actually found that this brand is a lot cheaper. This is the Bolthouse Farms brand, and it's basically a really similar product. So I always like to keep one of these in my fridge so I can just have a quick cup on those days when I feel like I haven't had enough vegetables, which is most days. And my other vegetable tip is that fresh spinach is really good for you, and in my opinion it actually tastes a lot better than either cooked spinach or frozen spinach. It just tastes more like you're having just a normal fresh salad with lettuce in it. But still, it would be kind of gross to just eat this by itself. So what I do is I add 1 small spoonful of goat cheese, but obviously you can use whatever cheese is your favorite cheese, and then I add a little bit of this raspberry poppy seed dressing, but really any fruit dressing would work. And I feel like this combo with the spinach leaves creates this pretty delicious sort of sweet savory thing going on, and it really makes me look forward to having a salad more than I normally would. So those were my tips. I hope that they were helpful. Please share below in the comments any tips that you guys might have on dieting or on eating healthier. And I did notice that 2 other really popular New Year's resolutions were to get in better shape and to save money. So I'm actually going to do 2 videos on those, but I'm going to post those over on my vlog channel, which I'll link to right over here, because I know that some of you guys are probably thinking, okay, get back to the beauty videos already. So those other 2 New Year's resolution videos I'll post over on my vlog channel for those of you who are interested in watching those. And I'll try to get those 2 uploaded pretty soon, like within the next week. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye!